Love. That's what we're talking about in this video. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, today we're going to be talking about most people's favorite subject, love. That's what most women are looking for. And I get a lot of emails from guys, and they say, "Hey, man, I'm looking for a connection, man. I'm looking for the girl, the love of my life." You know, I don't understand a lot of guys. I don't understand a lot of guys. I don't understand women either. When I say I don't understand them, I don't understand why they say the things that they say sometimes. You know, I understand how women tick. I understand how most guys tick too. But some of the stuff people say every once in a while, not all the time, but every once in a while, I'm like, what? What planet are you living on? You're delusional. See, they say in sales, they say there's a client born every minute. And there's a sucker born every minute too. If you're a guy looking for love, that's a form of weakness. That's women's job. That's the woman's job. They're supposed to be looking for love and a connection and affection. You as a man, you're not even supposed to be thinking like that in the beginning when you first meet a woman. I don't even understand that concept. If I just met a woman last week, or yesterday, or today, I'm not even thinking about love. This ain't what we got going on in this conversation or whatever going on. I'm not even thinking about no love. I don't even understand that concept. That go way over my head. Maybe you don't know this, but in some cultures, the concept of love don't even exist. It's like, let me tell you something. If you go to China, places like China, all over the continent of Asia, and start talking about love, people will be looking at you like you lost your damn mind. As a matter of fact, there's a guy that sent me an email. He said, he got a girl. He live in New York City. Yeah, he lives in New York City. I think the girl, it's a Chinese girl. He been dating in New York, and he said they've been dating for a couple of weeks. And he said, he slept with her a couple times, and they went out of town a few times. So he said they've been spending all this time together. Damn near every weekend they spend together. That's what it sounded like, based on what he said. But he said he wanted to express his love and affection for her. A Chinese girl now. So he said, hey, when I told her how I felt, she didn't really say anything back. She just gave me a hug. And I said, man, let me tell you something. She probably didn't know what to say back to you. That's why she gave you a hug. She probably didn't know what to say. You caught her off guard. She had to go home and think about that. Everything you just said. She probably recorded on her phone. She didn't know what to say. It's like, look, they aren't raised that way. Everybody's not raised that way. Most people, if you walk up to 50 people and say, hey, tell me what love means to you, you have 50 different definitions. Everyone is not raised that way. Everyone's raised differently. Some people equate love with a feeling. Some people equate love with doing something, some type of action. Some people equate love with good sex. Some people, I can go on and on and on. So it's a ball of confusion. See, when most guys meet women, they just think, oh, she know. They just assume we're on the same page. No. They just give people the benefit of the doubt for what? What has this person proven for me to give them the benefit of the doubt? That's a mistake. It's like, I don't assume anything. I don't even assume you understand what I'm saying most of the time. If I'm having a conversation with somebody. That's why if I'm talking to somebody, I'll repeat back to them what they said and what I said, just to make sure we're on the same page. I don't assume we're on the same page. This is a mistake. And a lot of people will sit back and be like, they just kind of, they kind of try to guess or assume what the other person meant, which leads to more confusion. It's like, it's just a lot of mass confusion out here. Mass miscommunication out here. It's like, I just don't understand. See, if love was the answer to all things, especially in a relationship, this world would be a total different place. But see, when I walk around in the real world, I don't see people getting along. I see people putting up a nice smile like that all day long. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, have a good one. They give you the fake smile. They can do that all day, especially at the job. That's all I see. I see people just tolerating people. People don't really like being around people. For the majority of people that more than likely, you don't really like them. You just tolerate them because of a paycheck, because of a family member. I don't. I cut these people off. If I'm working a job and I start having some issues, I find another job and I quit. If I'm around anybody that becomes a problem, I get rid of them as soon as I can. I don't play around. I don't have that. Some people will say, hey, man, that's a family. You can't cut off your family. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I've done it a few times. I stopped talking to my sister for 5 years. I seen her, yeah. I ignored her. I acted like she wasn't in the room. My mom and dad or everybody were there, and I was sitting down. I acted like I didn't say anything. I'd walk past, talking to my parents. Hey, you need anything? Yeah, okay. All right. I'll be back later. She calls she might call me. I didn't answer. I don't play them games. Just because you my sister or brother, you don't get no pass. I don't play the favoritism game. And a lot of this, some people say, man, that's kind of just cold, radical. Maybe. To some people, maybe in your world, not in my world. It's like I only got one life to live. So I I mean, life is already tough out here as it is. So now I got to take on somebody else's issues, somebody else's problem. So you're gonna become my new problem. So I'm supposed to tolerate you if you're bringing strife and nonsense and negativity to my life. No, you got to go. You got to go just like anybody else I met off the street. Family ain't no different. You know, it's not a lot of love out here. I don't see it. Most people are just going along to get along. That's all I see. If love was the answer, we wouldn't have the problems that we have in society today. It wouldn't be no confusion. Most people create problems. They create most of the problems that they have. Most people are not problem solvers. They're problem makers. And then you got a lot of people out here, they love to judge. They think that somehow that they qualified to say what they want to say. No, you're not. You haven't done anything. You're not qualified to do anything just because of your nationality or your religion, or because your parents made you feel like you were important. No, you're not special. You're not special to the rest of us out here. Yeah, you're special when it comes to mommy and daddy, but if you're out here with the rest of us, when you leave the house, you're not special until proven otherwise. You have to be qualified to have that label. Nobody's gonna you're not entitled to anything. There's a lot of people out there that's like that. They walk around and they just assume that everyone's gonna lay down. No, I'm not gonna lay down for anybody until proven otherwise. You have to accomplish something or done something. I was telling somebody the other day, and I asked him this: with all the trials and tribulations and experiences I've had traveling the world, with my military background, why the hell would I just lay down and assume that someone has the authority to tell me and say what they want to do? And he couldn't come up with an answer. And I said, that's my point. Most people are not qualified to really say or give their opinions. Somebody just told them, hey, fake it till you make it, or whatever. Get out of here. If you fake it till you make, people can see through that. I mean, people might be dumb, but they ain't stupid. Come on. You know? So, at the end of the day, what I've learned over the past 30 years, what's better than love is respect. See, if you don't have respect, everything else it's not gonna work. That relationship is gonna crumble. Everything starts with respect first. Then you can build from there. But if you try to the problem with most people, they're people pleasers. They want everybody to love them and accept them. And some guys, even some women, they try to force people to like them. Force feed it. Hey, accept it could be whatever. Accept who I am to the fullest. Whether you're overweight, gay, whatever. Man, you just supposed to, if you don't accept them, you're a hater. No. I just don't want to be a part of it. That's all that is. I don't hate anything about you. There's just some people I don't want to be involved with. I don't want to be around. There's certain situations I just don't want to be a part of. That don't make me a hater. I just don't want to be a part of that. That's all. There's other people out here that wants to be a part of whatever you have and whoever you are and whatever you have going on. Go find them, but don't come over here where I'm at and try to talk me into what you got going on and try to force feed stuff on me and try to say, hey, It's all about the love, right? No, it ain't all about no love. No, it's not all about no love. No, not at all. Then they say, well, what is it about? I don't know. You tell me. That's an individual answer to that question. For me, it's about freedom. For you, it might be something. It might be something else. You might be just about money, sex, cars, clothes. I've never really been all about all that. Yeah, some of that is cool. The women, sex, sometimes that's cool. But cars and clothes, I ain't really all about that all the time. That stuff is cool. Okay, yeah. Get your money. Yeah. I'm getting mine too. That's cool. But hey, I don't gotta have it all the time. I don't gotta have the women and the sex and the cars and the clothes and the jewelry all the time. I don't gotta be accepted all the time. I don't gotta, I don't have to have people around me all the time. I don't need validation from anybody all the time. I don't need, I just don't need all the stuff that a lot of people talk about in the media. I don't want to be a part of what everybody else is doing. If everyone is going right, I'm going left. If they're going left, I'm going right. If they're going up, I'm going down. I don't want to be a part of the herd, a part of the masses, a part of what everybody else is going on. I just don't want to be a part of that. I've played that game in the past, and there's no win. There's no win. See, a lot of people that, especially that come from other countries, they come over here and they want to fit in. They just want to fit in and lay up with women and if things don't work out, they'll go back home because they have a safety blanket. I told this guy this other day. I said, look, I don't have no safety blanket. My family's from here. I'm born and raised here. So whatever I do, I gotta be the best I can be. The best of the best. I'm trying to be great. I don't got no plan B. I never had a bunch of options growing up. I didn't come over here from nowhere else. My family didn't come over here from no place else. That's the difference between me and you. I told this to this guy the other night, a couple of nights ago. Cause him and his family from someplace else. And I said, well, I ain't from no place else. My family's from here. My family from South Carolina. I don't got no plan B. I didn't have a lot of options growing up. I ain't got no safety blanket. My parents has passed away. His parents are still living. I ain't got no rich uncle that say, hey, things don't work out. I got a spare room here. I got uncles, but I'm not staying at their house. This is why a lot of people fail. They fail in life because they always have a plan B. They always have a backup. They always have people to coddle them and, help them out. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, nephew. It's all right. We gonna be all right. I ain't got that. I never had that left 20 years ago with the coddling and the telling me that everything gonna be all right. I don't know if everything gonna be all right. My parents never told me, hey, everything gonna be all right. You gonna be good to go. No, what my parents told me is this. There's a lot of stuff that's going on out here. A lot of stuff that's going on. There's some stuff in our family you might not like, but you being the youngest, you're gonna have to figure it out. And whatever you don't like, it's up to you to change it. That's what my family told me. That's what my parents told me. Because they said, hey, we're getting older now, and we ain't gonna be around forever. We don't know when we're gonna pass away, but hey, Whatever you don't like, it's up to you to make the change. Not your sister, not your brothers. You're the youngest. We're passing the torch to you. That's what my parents told me. And love ain't had a damn thing to do with it. Now, some people might look at this video, man, you sound mad and bitter. No, I'm not mad and bitter at all. I'm just telling it how it is in the real world. It ain't pretty out here. And on the surface, it might look all peachy and creamy, and everybody walking around in a nice suit and dress and pantsuit on and with the makeup on. That's a facade. See how she looks when she go home and take all that makeup off and take her clothes off. See how she look when she take her clothes off. Take all that makeup off and strip down. And get to know her. She ain't perfect. She ain't the woman, she ain't the perfect woman in your eyesight that you think she is at work. And you all attracted to her at work. Like, oh man, she's so nice. Yeah. See how nice she is when she leaves the job. Get to know her outside the job. See how nice she is. When she take all those clothes off and that makeup off. You go to her house, see how she lives. See how nasty it probably is at her house. Go in her bathroom. As a matter of fact, if you really want to see how clean a woman is, go behind her after she uses the restroom, after she's done using the toilet. See, this is how you're going to see how clean she is. That woman that you think is so clean, she got on the perfume. Oh man, she smells so good. Hair so nice. And when she go in the bathroom at her house or at your house, after she comes out the bathroom, right afterwards, you go in there and you're going to see real good. Find out real fast how clean she is. Because if she flushes the toilet and you can still smell what's in the toilet, something's probably wrong with that. And I'm gonna end this video with that. Like, share this video. I'm out. Peace.